right, what do we got? We're at the races. Let's go race. One. What a crazy knucklehead.
Okay, both cars not yet registered. That's going to take off. We get them. Definitely seen some unusual rides here at the Antique National. Here come a pair of them to the water box, or around the water box.
Tatro up next against a Cushman. Let's see who can win. Okay, bring up the Cushman. Tatro's overheating.
Make sure your windows are rolled up. If you have windows, your window must be rolled up. If you don't have a window, legally you're supposed to
Hey, they're
have
both
a window.
staged.
Pair of motorcycles. Well, left lane is loosely on. Sounds like a Harley car side. I don't know. Little tow coat or whatever it is, left lane had a pretty darn good light, an 034 light. That's one of the best of the day so far.
That's pretty
Not bad. 13, or rather 1938 and 64 on the left, 1719 and 72 in the right.
72 mph on the right for Tatro.
These little small block Ford Cub coming up into
This is a great show. Anybody that's never been here, got to check it out. 47th annual Antique Drag Racing, Pomona, California. Look at that 56. The 55, can't tell. Both staged right now.
And Sean Konafuda.
Kind of front. All right, we'll be back.
Red light by 8 pounds. Chris Lee from Salem.
Go ahead. Well, for the rest of the world, this is California. That's what I'm talking about right there. California.
up evidence.
We got a little delay here.
Stuck.
Hold on.
They shut the cars off. Looks like a little fluid.
This woman driving this blue Chevrolet right here came from the Midwest, East Coast. She's the voice of Bart Simpson from The Simpsons.
Back with the action. Hanoi Cartwright from Northridge, California. Right lane goes to 1665. Check out this little dragster, folks. Turbocharged flathead 4-banger. A lot of old and new in this car. A little bit of stuff there. It's good enough for him. It's good enough for me. I'd run on it. Jr., all the way from Newhall, California. That far. He's Tuesday. Now he's ready. Look at the heat. 521 light. Straight as an arrow, too. 11:35 at 100 miles. First of several little Fiats you're going to see today, apparently built both by this gentleman here. This is the 5052. I said, how did you get the name? He says, I don't know, it came on the car. Backup ritual completed. One keeping hands behind the car, one out front, telling the driver where to go. Try to get lined up at the hot sticky traction to the left. Doesn't always work. I can assure you of that.
Uh-oh, shooting ducks. Not good.
A little bit down there. But he's all right. How's 1164 at a booming 149.76 grams? Pair of work in progress. I don't know if you want to call these rat rods. They're certainly reminiscent of the genre's characteristics. I believe the one on the tire side is the REO Family Farm. Manuel Torres from Oxnard in the left lane is 38. Describe it as a rat rod, 48 rat rod. He gets there first 16:04 at 80 miles an hour, and 19:19 at 41 miles an hour for Manuel Torres in the left lane. Here's a pair of lookers. They're a big full body machine. They change all hopefully be able to tell you who they are. There we go. Nope, name's not in yet. Right lane 1286, 101 miles an hour. Left lane 1474, 92. And guys, remember, coming around multiple times, try running both lanes.
The Buick, Papa. Here's the Buick.
I think the dog, bro. Oh, he's racing.
Absolutely. I see what you're riding. I say what? I say 16.
We understand what's under a convertible 32 Ford, so maybe that's what you can do with this patch of pockets. You are missing your phone because there's a good chance that you're out in the front.
Fucking run. I got about the 40 out here, Dennis.
Okay,
You would have been fast just to see what you run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And who cares about beating anybody? Just to see what your best time would be.
Harley, I'm guessing 25, 46, 47 Harley. Flathead Harley, military trim. So it's red. 89 miles an hour. Very next from Arcadia, 32 in the left lane. No info in the right. Remember guys, windows up. Except for motorcycle. We're glad we added the rules to include 59 and earlier. Long home Tri-5 Chevrolets come out right there. Really helped. Got some very cool cars mixed and added to our car count. Yes, we've got them already. Catches them at the 8th mile. Yeah, 12,222 to a 13,870. Goes over 100 miles an hour. Alrighty, motorcycle class. The Flathead Harley and the Tatro. Well, the rules say you never go backwards on the drag strip, but I guess under the circumstances, this might be the
Well,
best thing.
Tatro handed him his socks.
Don't know what broke exactly, but he knew it. He just quit. The Harley goes 17, 19. Where else is the antique national to get some stuff like this, right? Now, for you sharp-eyed people coming up with this car in the water line, it doesn't have much of a burning radius. What kind of air filter is on that car? What car was that originally made? Turned out to be a car. My dad's city Cadillac. Right. Ryan Nelson on the way to lane didn't even actuate the timers at 80 miles. Here's that big van delivery. Tom Spencer from Santa Clarita. And number 4,000.
That little blue pickup truck's Bart Simpson driving.
They're going to have a backup here and start again, or stage again.
Yeah, more cleanup.
Well,
Hold on a minute.
And it's going to be the right lane, 15 and 55 miles an hour. Or it's going 20 and 55 and 42 miles an hour. Blizzard's on.
That's pretty weak. Whizzer racing. Whatever. Not my style.
It's going to be the right lane once more. I'm pretty sure you last year winner. 24, 26, 4 miles an hour. 29, 50, 56 miles an hour. I know this is a record. That rod is a set of Hillhorns on it coming into the water. Up on the starting line, George Gerberich from West Covina, not West Covina. 37 Buick Century. The left lane, the 4951 Ford. I say that because I honestly don't know the difference. answer is a clean sunbeam. Alrighty, 1727, 17 miles an hour towards the right lane. In the left lane after a somewhat tardy reaction time of 1 second to 20:57 at 84 miles. That's Brandon. A lot harder, 1394 at 96 miles an hour. Brandyberry goes 82 at 73. Again, the lanes are closed. No more cars. Lanes are closed. This time it's Sunbeam getting the whole shot. Goes 1309, 106 miles an hour, left lane, 1497, 97 miles an hour. All right, so let's get a nice run this time. And left. Car definitely wants to go left. Still goes 935, 129.49. Fireway. Lanes are closed, racers. No more cars. Lanes are closed. Pro lights, remember. Good straight run this time. Right down the groove. 807, 104.53. Turbocharged flathead four-banger. Ed Macias Jr. from New Hall. Jack. A Varanon, I believe it is, out below, 55 Chevy that has got a lot of motor under the hood, let me tell you. Right lane, John Hudson, no place listed, 54 Crestline. John in the right lane, 1265 and 107. Paul Solis from El Monte, 52. That shook, 7 Chevy. Scott. Arrow goes 1103 at 120. Volvo 8 at 110 for him. Pair of young ladies. Pair of ladies. Let's go with that. Linda Rhino. Ventura, 131 Speedmaker in the left hand, Andy Cartwright from Northern. The yard going away. Linda is pretty safe. Linda goes red by 19,000. 1498 goes 1690. Wow. Remember, racers, now's the time. If you want to change classes, come on up now. If you want to change your class due to your car running faster or slower than expected, come up to the tower now, please. Don't wait till just before elimination. Brian Belcher gets their second 1494 at 98 miles an hour. Right lane for 1446 at 47 miles an hour. Down to the last three. And that is one beautiful delivery. One left. All right.
All right, we're back at the shop after racing. So Alan left early, so we didn't get to watch any eliminations. Obviously, I can't videotape and race, so you get what you get. Scooby didn't go either. He's pissed. So anyway, there's the bike. So here's the back of what it looks like. Damn light don't work. Oh, there's the light. So, yeah, there's the working in the bike. That's what I see from. Here's the other side of it. So, there you go. Hey, Scooby. So anyway, we dialed in a 17-second pass that we dialed in at. Bike 77. So a lot of guys like my Muroc sticker here. I ran Muroc, which is Edwards Air Force Base. So that was back in '95. I was the first one down the track in 50 years. So got canceled for World War II. So I thought it was fitting I brought a military bike to it. Seeing that'd be the next race that would ran up there. Be military bikes. So anyway, that's it. Anyway, we tried out that tribodyn oil, which is over here. It's raining, collecting. So didn't really pick up any speed, so I'm not sure if I had enough time on it or not. The bike's pretty much slower than it used to be. So these are my, what I got here. Alan got me a picture of my bike for me, so. How do you get no reflection? Like that maybe. So there's launching it. You can see how the front wheel is not quite off the ground, but it's got no weight on it either. You can tell my hand's wide open where it belongs. So that was on the second pass, I think. I won, so they gave me a plaque. So that's that. And then they gave you that when you signed up, your money. These are all my time slips here. So, but anyway, the bike, so I don't know if the generator is still screwing around with me or not. I didn't have time to get into it any more than that. And it's too damn hot up there, and you still can't, hard to work on stuff when you got a drag strip to do anything. So, I'm not sure, but basically I was making 72 mile an hour passes with it right here. This is my first run. I went 17.193 at 72.24. 3 years ago when I was running the bike, I was running between 74 and 76 as I remember. And I was running like 1670s I think. So basically I was running about, you know, probably close to a half a second faster maybe at times. But definitely about a quarter to a half a second. I was running 2 to 4 mile an hour faster. The second pass, this was a car I ran up against. That's one you saw in the video. I got him off the line pretty hard, but he caught up with me at the other end. So that pass, I went 72. Now this one here, I did a speed shift in the third because I know this transmission right here, it's got a bad high gear in it. So the shift dogs don't allow me to power shift it. They're worn out. It pops. It just goes into neutral. It pops into neutral basically. So the on this pass, or this speed here, I speed shifted the bike, so I didn't have any problem. This one over here, I power shifted it, and all I got was neutral. So I spent a lot of time waiting for it to go into gear. Once it goes into high gear, it stays in gear, but you got to get it into gear. So I pretty much threw away this pass. I went 1750 because it was in neutral a lot. The third pass, I just did the normal shifting deal. So I went 7309, and I went 17194, which is almost identical to what I did on the first pass. And on the fourth pass, I got to 7365, and I went 17044, so almost 17 flat. So picking up a little bit of speed, but still pretty slow, relatively speaking, in my opinion. But the bike has it up to 80, but it pretty much was running 75, 76 for a long time. This here is the first round of eliminations, and I ran against that Cushman scooter you saw in the video. It had a Husky motocross motor in it, so it's pretty fast. But anyway, I went 1720 at 66 mile an hour. And I don't remember why I did that pass. Oh, I remember, I backed out of the throttle, that's right. I didn't see him, so to make sure you don't break out, you just get out of the gas and hit the brakes. So that's why I went so slow. You don't want to lose in the finals, you know, when you're racing. So, but it turns out that we both broke out. I mean, we both red lighted because the reaction time is right here. It's negative 139, he was negative 244, so he broke out worse than me, so I won automatically. It didn't matter how fast I went. In drag racing, it's first or worse is the loser. In the final round, I ran against the Wizard, and I went 16.911 at 75.42, so I picked up 2 mile an hour for my best pass. And I also picked up a half a tenth. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty good run. So that one, it was a pretty close race. I was catching up with him. I did a 216 light. He did a 350 light. He broke out and I broke out. We both broke out. So I broke out less, so I won again. But I actually beat him at the finish line also. So the I passed him, I was doing about 19 miles faster than he was, and I passed him about between 5 and 8 feet from the finish line. That's when I blew by him. So if I cut the throttle just before I caught to him and coasted past him, I would have come in pretty much about 17 flat even. Because if you look at the reaction time difference, it's 1/10 and a quarter, and the breakouts, his dialing was 24.2, I think is what he said. So I broke out by 0.8, and he broke out by about 12 or 13. So it was a real close race. Like I said, we were right there at the finish line. But anyway, I lost both times, but I won. So there you go. As long as you're not the worst guy screwing up, you can win. But anyway, there's what the bike looks like on the track again. So I don't know if you guys can take a still off the YouTube, but if you can, there's a picture. No, I didn't take that picture, so you're not supposed to steal it, but whatever. I don't care. And like I said, there's another trophy to throw in the cabinet with the rest of them. So anyway, that's how it runs. So we're going to park it for another year or two. We're not going to work on it. It'd be too much work. So we're going to figure out what's going on with it. I got a lot of tire spin. I don't usually have that much tire spin, so it does spin it easily too, but it's more than it usually has. And the second gear upshifts, the clutch was slipping, it felt like, but I looked in the video and I saw the back end kicking sideways, so that means I was breaking the tire free in second too. So I'm doing my power upshift. So anyway, it's just it's an old bike. It's getting tired a little bit. 37 years of racing it, so you know they get tired with age. But it's not so tired I can't have more fun with it. So anyway, we'll keep playing with it. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna charge the battery up this time before I put it away. That's why that's open. And we'll see how this oil works on something else. I'm gonna try it in my Cadillac car next. But so far, all the stuff I put into it seemed to work pretty good. So we're gonna test it out. And even though it's a thin oil in these old bikes, the oil actually plugs up the gaps and gears and stuff, so it actually pumps more pressure than stock. So you can get away with it. Plus the material that's in there, the ceramic materials that goes in there, coats all your surfaces, so it protects them. So I'm happy about that part. I don't hear the motor rattling as much as it used to, so that's a plus. But I don't know. You get some more miles on it, so next time we run it, it might be better. Who knows? We'll see. Other than telling that, we don't know. So before I put them away, I take my CRC right here. I spray the whole bike down with it. Puts a protective coat on it. That way it doesn't rust. Because you look at the exhaust pipe there, those are all getting rusty on it from all the years of using them. So you spray it with the CRC and it keeps a coat on it. You can still see the coat in here from before. It's kind of dirty feeling. That's the CRC on there. So you know, you can tell there's a very, very small amount of oil leakage here, but it's more like a whisper. It doesn't really leak out anywhere. So, oh, I did break my breather tube off. I forgot. Yeah, right here, my dual snorkel breather. Thought I brought that back here. I don't see it, but anyway, the breather broke off, so I'm gonna have to put a new one on it. That's the first parts breakage I've had in a lot of years, so we'll deal with that. But anyway, the leakage here. Yeah, I'm not going to answer that. So there's my puke tube under there. And you can see how there's no oil in there. The rag is clean. So even though we're abusing the hell out of the bike, we're not really blowing any oil out the engine breather. So that's how you know your motor's in good condition still. If you're not puking a lot of oil out of it, it's a good sign. And this has functional chain holders on everything, including back here on the chain, so it keeps the chain lubed. You see I got the correct amount of clearance in it, nice and loose, so you can dump the clutch and not worry about it breaking. So, but anyway, that's what we got for now. So we got another trophy and another picture to put in the collection. And we'll fill up my drawers with some more of that stuff. I got drawers and drawers full of that stuff. So anyway, we're good until we run it next time. So there you go.